Check it out, party people, cause this party is burning. For a new dance, I know you've been yearning. This is for all you people concerning a brand new dance called the Pee Wee Herman. Well, it originated with a thought from a gentleman named Vincent Davis, who owned a small label in the Bronx called Vintertainment Records. I was signed with him through a group called Three the Hard Way, me and two childhood friends, and me and the friends had a little falling out. Artistically, we wasn't seeing eye to eye, so I called Vincent one day and said, look, I don't want to be in the group no more, but if you want to deal with me on a solo thing, I hope you're interested and I hope we can do something. He responded, yeah, as a matter of fact, we can. My nieces and nephews were in here doing this dance based on a movie in Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure. Write a song about that and call me back. So I had never seen the movie, so I couldn't really actually write from the movie's concept, so I called another childhood friend, his name was Brian, who had just finished talking about it. So I asked him about some strong points in the movie, what was funny. He told me there was a part where somebody was talking to him, he was going, huh, what, I can't hear you. So I threw that part in the record. There was another part where he was making bacon on a pancake talk back to him, so that's why I say you might have the urge to talk to your food while you're on the dance floor doing Pee Wee's Groove. And he also explained to me how the whole movie was based on the fact that some guy stole his bicycle. So that's another verse in the song. It's funky fresh, don't ridicle, get on the floor and get off your bicycle. So I write the song, I gather all this information, I call Vincent back in like 5 minutes. I wrote the song in 5 minutes. A lot of people don't believe me, but it's true. It took 5 minutes to write the lyrics. So I called Vincent back, read him what I wrote. I didn't even like what I wrote, but Vincent's like, no, that's perfect. That's perfect, all right, we're gonna do it. And the funny thing about it, this is an exclusive. I never told anybody this ever. The beat came from Milk D and Giz, sorta, kinda. Vincent's office was his apartment. So he had a little space for his office, and in the living room he had his stereo equipment. So I used to go in there, every time I was there I used to listen to demo tapes, hear what everybody else was sending them, seeing their sound. And it was this tape, and it had Audio's 2 name on it. This is before they were, the Audio 2, before we knew him. And Milk was freestyle rhyming off this old school break beat called Substitution, which is actually the beat behind MC Ultra's record too. Boom, boom, bap, boom, 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 bap. So I'm listening to this tape, and Vincent comes flying out of his office. Yo, that's it. Recite the lyrics over this beat. So I said, check it out, party people. Yeah, that's it, we're going in this weekend. We didn't use the break beat, but we had the engineer replay the beat. So if it wasn't for Milk D and Giz sending that demo, Pee Wee Herman might have sounded totally different. I look back at that time and the time we're at now where people get clowned, where I'm considered a legend for the same thing. And I point that at Soulja Boy, the Ice-T beef. Ice-T, talking about that young man. Ice is a friend of mine, but he was in Pee Wee Herman. He was in the video. I felt that, in retrospect, I might be the Soulja Boy of my time. We was about the same age. He about 16, 17. I was about 17. And like I said, it wasn't a lyrical record. It was a commercial, pop sounding for that time anyway. And to hear dudes diss the young dudes of today doing basically what I did, I find it real ironic that I get a lot of praise for what I did, and you're calling these cats ringtone rappers or whatever the case may be. And I find that a little disheartening in hip hop. I don't think it should be that way. Hip hop is your own experience. That's where I was made. So your experience, on the West Coast, not particularly talking about Ice-T, but anybody, in that gang situation and that type of lifestyle might not have been Soulja Boy's experience, or Will Smith at the time. People thought he was, in our time kind of corny or whatever, but the dude sold a lot of records. His experience wasn't Rakim's experience, who wasn't Melly Mel's experience, who wasn't LL's experience. So we all got different points of views and we all come from different places. So I think everybody's contribution to hip hop should be respected and appreciated, because that's what the art form was about. It was from your perspective, from what you felt and what you dealt with. I don't do shows, I still perform once in a while. I come out with Nice and Smooth. I'm all part of their little show. I come out in the middle as a surprise guest. I've been doing that for about maybe for the past 5 years. I'm not really interested in putting together a whole show, you know, and trying to be that dude again. You know, I do it for kicks, a couple of bucks once in a while, but I do it for the love of the music and the love of performing, seeing people's faces who haven't seen me in years. When I come out, they see me and they bug. You know, I bring my son with me sometime. He's 18. He looks at me like, wow, Dad was that dude for a minute, you know, so I do it for that. I'm not trying to make no big money, you know, I got a great job, I got a nice family. I just do it for the love for music and just to scratch my itch once in a while to perform. This is Joeski Love, and you're watching True Hip Hop Stories.